Here we have set up the solo variant for Lewis and Clark. You set it up just as you would a two-player game, except for a few small changes. Let's take a look at those changes. Choose a starting deck and place it face down near the board. Place the matching color token at the beginning of the river. Just as in the base solo, you can adjust the difficulty by moving the Mackenzie token up or down the river to start. Have a D6 readily available near the game board. Now that we've looked at the setup changes, let's take a look at the rule changes. On Mackenzie's turn, he will always follow a pattern of actions. First, he will reveal a card from his deck. Then he will draw and place a token in the village. After that, he will roll a d6 to remove a journal card. Let's take a look at these actions in detail. The first action Mackenzie will always do is to reveal the top card from his deck. This remains in play until the movement card is revealed. On each subsequent turn, the top card is just slid to the side, revealing the next card in the tableau. This tableau is used for player trade bonuses, utilizing all of the icons in view. When the starting hand movement card is revealed, Mackenzie's actions are slightly altered, and we will go over that later on. The next action that Mackenzie will do is to randomly draw and place a token in the village spot represented on the back of the token marking. This spot is unusable until the starting hand movement card is revealed. However, the canoe, the horse, and raft spaces can still be used by the player even if a token is present. The tokens are treated as Native Americans for card effects. A token can be placed where a Native American is currently placed. Native Americans are handled by the player and tokens are handled by Mackenzie. The last action that Mackenzie will do is roll a d6 to remove that fur cost card from the journal, placing it in the discard. A 6 removes nothing. There is an optional but recommended rule by the variant creator that once all of the scouts have entered the first mountain range, skip this step. Going back to the first action, when the starting hand movement card is revealed, move Mackenzie the number of spaces as there are cards in his tableau, including that movement card that you just drew. 1 card equals 1 space. Remove all the tokens from the village and place back in the draw pile. Roll the d6 and instead of discarding the card, add that card to the AI deck. Shuffle all the AI cards and make a new draw deck. Skip steps 2 and 3 on a movement turn since the tokens were already cleared and a card was already added to the AI deck instead of discarded. If playing with the optional mountain range rule, the card is still removed during the movement action. Alright, what did I like? The play of Mackenzie. Compared to the 1 turn, 1 move base solo game, this variant adds spice to an already fantastic game. Not knowing what village spots will be covered up and how big of a move Mackenzie will take really adds to the flavor of the experience. The anticipation of a race is more present as you try to get that final move in before Mackenzie does. I also like the manipulation of the journal. This added mechanic keeps the game unpredictable as the options to add to your deck will cycle, and it offers the opportunity to feel pressure to get the card you need because you know there's always a chance of it being discarded. It really keeps the variant dynamic in the beginning stages of the journey. Overall, this variant allows for focused play on your game and provides an AI that can not only be intrusive but also a little unpredictable. That feeling of dread as Mackenzie's deck is thinning and you know he's about to make a jump is pivotal to your enjoyment of this variant. This variant also includes the ability to play against more than one AI opponent. So if you want a fuller, close to multiplayer experience, it's there to be had. This variant paired with this game leads to a very solid solitaire experience.
Hey, I'm Hans, and if you like what you saw, go ahead and click subscribe below, and good things will happen for you forever.